guys, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, August 7th, I think, and here's what I'm taking with me to work today for breakfast, lunch, and snack. So I have my same coffee. I have 2 espresso capsules today for 0 smart points. I'm actually out of my half and half here at home, so I do have some fat-free half and half at work. I'll do probably like 3 tablespoons of fat-free half and half for 1 smart point. So my coffee will be 1 smart point. My Teamy tea this morning is again Teamy Bloom. I'm almost out of that. So Teamy Bloom for 0 smart points. And then breakfast this morning is a giant wrap. So I'm using up some wraps that I had in the freezer. These are the Joseph's lavash bread. They're very large. They're 2 smart points each. But I feel like when I cut them in half, they're not big enough. So I'm not crazy about these wraps. Number 1, because they're just an odd size, and number 2, because I don't like the flavor as much as the Olay wraps. But they are, I mean, they're good for some things. I mean, it'd be good for a giant pizza or whatever. But anyways, I'm using this huge wrap bread as 2 smart points. And then I have a 1/4 cup of Kraft fat-free shredded cheddar for 0 smart points. I have 2 hard-boiled eggs for 0 smart points. And I have some of this Taco Bell mild sauce for 0 smart points. I'm going to heat this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of the Trader Joe's reduced guilt chunky guacamole, and 1 tablespoon is 0 smart points. So my breakfast egg wrap is going to be 2 smart points. And lunch is also a wrap because, as I said, I'm trying to use up these Joseph's lavash bread. So this is, you can tell it's seen better days, but anyway, it was in the freezer. So again, 2 smart points for the wrap. And then on the bottom, I have 1 slice of Trader Joe's light Jarlsberg cheese for 1 smart point. I have 4 ounces of the barbecue beef that I made last night, so that's 5 smart points. And then I have just under 2 teaspoons of sweet relish for 0 smart points, and some horseradish mustard for 0 smart points. So my lunch wrap, the barbecue beef wrap, is 5, 6, 7, 8 smart points. Oh my gosh. 5, 6, 7, 8 smart points. And then my snack today is just gonna be oranges and an apple.
Hey guys, first walk break of the day. It's 97 degrees out here. It's very hot. Here's my outfit of the day. Obviously it's way too hot out here for the jacket, but in the office, in the freezing cold office, it's perfect. So this is a super light dress, which should be perfect for weigh-in today. So I'm actually gonna try to weigh in, although I am working the meeting as well. So we'll see how that goes. Sometimes when I work the meeting, I'm not able to weigh in. So we'll see if that works today or not. Yeah, there's people watching. So how are you guys all doing with the challenges? I think I'm doing okay with the challenges. I've missed 1 day of each of the challenges except the guns, buns, and abs. I've missed 3 days. So weirdly tired. I'm just very strangely tired yesterday and today. So although I generally work out at lunch, I think I'm gonna take another nap at lunch today. I need to listen to my body and give it what it needs the most. And I'm just exhausted for some weird reason. I don't know why, because I went to bed on time last night. I think I got a little over 7 hours of sleep. But I'm super tired, so I'm gonna take a little nap, and then I'll try to squeeze in the guns, buns, and abs and the walk at some point. I'm trying to see how far 1 lap around the park is, because if it's like 1/3 of a mile, then I could do 3 walk breaks around the park and take care of my mile. I would rather actually put out more effort and run my mile, but if I can't because I need to rest or whatever, then I need to be okay with that too. But I do need to get it in at some point because I really want to work on the challenges. So I'll show you guys later my calendars for the challenges. Thank you to Mama Rita today for sending me a 10-minute meditation, which I did already first thing this morning, thanks to her. So I got that challenge out of the way for the 100 healthy habits, and the rest will come. Okay, it's just after lunch and I'm literally taking an extra walk break just to see how far it is from my office to the park, around the park, back to my office. I'm still thinking about a third of a mile, so I think if I do 3 breaks walking to the park, that should kill my mile. I feel like I'm shortchanging myself because when I initially started to do, or when I thought of doing the 1 mile a day, I wanted to run a mile a day. So I feel like I'm cheating myself or cheating in general, but I'm trying to give myself a break and just do what I can. I really did need to sleep at lunch today. I feel so much better. I don't know what is going on with my energy, but I definitely needed that nap. It's funny because when I went to lay down, I couldn't then go to sleep. So I actually listened to another meditation podcast. So I've done 2 for today. The one I listened to today was more of like it's called guided imagery. I really recommend meditation if you guys haven't done it. It's so beneficial mentally, spiritually. It's so good for our health. So if you need a recommendation on where to find some guided imagery or some meditation podcasts, let me know, or I could actually tell you right now. I just go to kp.org. That is the Kaiser Permanente website. It is an insurance company, but you do not have to be enrolled to use the podcast. Go to kp.org and do a search for guided imagery. The person who does the guided imagery is named Bellaruth Napperstack, and she's apparently a pretty famous meditation guide. So she's really good. She has a very calming voice, and there are several meditation guides on like weight loss, stopping smoking, just stress. I always do the weight loss one, not because I don't know if it helps or not, but I always figure, okay, if I'm gonna meditate anyway and I get some sort of any kind of weight loss benefit from it, let's try it. So anyway, that's where I do some of my meditations. The one that Eddie's mom gave to me this morning was not from that website, but it was still a good one also. I also wanted to remind you guys that this Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time is the first book club discussion of the month of August. Again, we're doing 2 books in the month of August. The first one is Girls Night Out, and we will be discussing that this Sunday at 10 a.m. I'm actually listening to it for the second time. I'm finding that I really, really like listening a second time after I've got the gist of the story, just to go back and see what kind of clues I may have missed. So I don't know, I just think that's interesting, but that's me. So I'm listening for a second time, and we will have the discussion on Sunday. The next discussion will be the last Saturday of the month. I think it's the last Saturday. It is the 25th, August 25th. Unfortunately, it's a Saturday because my schedule is interrupted because I'm going to Dallas for the leadership training. So I need to do it on a Saturday instead of Sunday. And I believe we're setting the time for about 4:30, but I will let you know for sure very shortly. Anyway, until then, tune in, you guys. Woo! I'm spitting. Tune in this Sunday for book club discussion. Okay, this is my 3rd walk break of the day, and I found out that 1 walk around the park from my office to the park, around the park, back to my office is 9/10 of a mile. So if I do that 3 times, then I have purposely walked 2.7 miles today. So yay, I win that challenge. So now I really I've got everything covered, except I really need to get my guns, buns, and abs in gear tonight, which means I have to do it before I go to bed tonight. Have to. It's still like 90-something degrees out here. It's windy and hot, and the park is deserted because of it. Anyway, I wanted to let you guys know, thank you so much for watching my ice cream review the other day on the Arctic Zero new ice cream. They have formulated new flavors, and it's a whole new formulation so that the ice cream is less icy and more creamy. Super delicious. Thank you so much for watching my taste test and my review with my friends. I have chosen the random winner of the samples to taste for yourself. So ready? The person that was randomly chosen is Susie Homemaker. Susie, congratulations. Let me know. I think I might already have your address, but if you could just email me your address just to make sure you haven't moved since I've last touched base with you, but you won. You won 7 different flavors of Arctic Zero ice cream delivered to you in dry ice, courtesy of Arctic Zero. So thanks so much everyone for watching that video and commenting and liking as well. I came across an article that I wanted to share with you guys as I was reading through my Weight Watchers email. It's called 5 Ways to Make Exercise a Reality. You guys know that I am big, not necessarily on exercise itself, but movement in general. It's so good for us, so healthy, and it makes us feel so good. Not just necessarily for weight loss, because I don't really lose weight when I exercise, and I don't really gain weight when I don't exercise. It's all of the other benefits that are so good for me and good for us. So 5 ways to make exercise a reality. Number 1, develop a plan of accountability. And for some people that may be something like writing, actually physically writing dates down in your calendar or your planner. Just some sort of accountability to make it real. For other people, it may be getting a coach or a team member or a team or an accountability buddy. So we are doing that with our Healthy Habits Challenge, our Run Walk Challenge, all 4 of our challenges. We have accountability buddies this time. So that's one way to develop a plan of accountability. Number 2, rely on the pleasure principle. If you hate running, don't run. Find something else that you enjoy. If you like to walk, walk instead of run. If you like to swim, swim instead of run. Do something that you actually enjoy instead of torturing yourself by doing something that you think you have to just because it's exercise. And number 3, seek variety. Don't do the same thing all the time, because I promise you, you will get burned out. I've been there, done that many times over. So even though you may love to walk, switch it up with something else that you like to do, or you will get burned out on walking. Number 4, find a workout partner. That always helps, because you may not feel bad about letting yourself down, but chances are you will feel bad about letting a workout partner down and backing out. So find a workout partner if you can. Again, the accountability partner, it can be a long distance person. You can text each other and hold each other accountable and kind of do a virtual workout together if you would like. And the last suggestion is to keep your eye on the prize. Focus on how awesome you're gonna feel when the workout is done, not just the good endorphins, but think about how strong your body's going to become. It does take time, but overall, for example, the guns, buns, and abs challenge, I can really tell a difference after a month of doing that challenge. And it's so rewarding to see how far my body will go if I just push it a little bit. So keep your eye on the prize, focus on how you're going to feel immediately after the exercise and after about a month of doing any kind of movement. You will thank me, I promise. Those are my 5 ideas for how to make exercise a reality. Okay, survey says Julie gained. I gained 1.4 pounds, putting me at 141.8, which is not horrible, but it certainly doesn't make me happy. I think I just need to be more careful, fine-tune a little bit. It's a little aggravating because I have had blue dots every day except for one day this week, so I think that I probably just went overboard, and then of course adding the alcohol back in probably did not help. So even though I drank very minimal this week, I just need to fine-tune and be more careful this week. 141.8 is not horrible. My lifetime weight is 145, but my personal preference is to be between 135 and 140. So I'd like to drop a little bit for next week. So we'll see how we go about that. It would definitely probably help a little bit if I added in a little more exercise. So I need to try and get some runs in. I was hoping to get up in the morning and do those. I would really only need to wake up half an hour earlier to get in a morning run. So I'm gonna try and do that, but I'm really like just so, I feel like I'm so tired lately for some reason. However, if I wake up half an hour earlier in the morning, then I get to sleep at lunch for an hour. So it should all work out. I just need to go to bed at a decent time, which I have been as well. So anyway, I think I'll try tomorrow to get up early and run my 2 miles. 2 miles is nothing. I should not even be worried about it. So I think think I'll do that, and just try to watch my portion sizes a little bit. So that's where I'm at. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday and you have a great weigh-in. I did get the weekly, but I have not had a chance to read it yet. The weekly is about creating healthy habits. So once I have a chance to read it tomorrow, I will go over it a little bit with you guys if I find anything of use. So I'm going home now to have some Trader Joe's cauliflower gnocchi, which I love. Kelly from Freedom in a Budget tried it and she went wrong in trying cauliflower gnocchi next to regular potato gnocchi. So you have to try it like all by itself and not compare it to potato gnocchi, because I'm sure it's probably not as good if you're trying it side by side. But I love it. I put it in the air fryer last time I made it and I thought it was delicious. Eddie made some pesto sauce, so I'm going to use pesto sauce on it. 2 tablespoons of pesto sauce is 5 smart points, so it's not really a very good bargain, but I think that 2 tablespoons should be plenty to cover my cauliflower gnocchi. And then I'll have some watermelon salad on the side. I'll show you guys my dinner in just a bit. Okay, it's 9:30 and here's my super late dinner for tonight. I totally decided against what I said earlier, kind of. So basically what I decided to do is just have chicken breast. So this is some diced grilled chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast for 0 smart points with 2 tablespoons of pesto sauce for 5 smart points. This is some air fryer fried eggplant and onion with some Trader Joe's everything but the bagel sesame seasoning on top. So my plate is 5 smart points, and then I have a glass of red wine for 7 smart points. So dinner tonight is 7 plus 5, 12 smart points.